A lot of lip service is given to our public schools. We have to attract better teachers, cut the dropout rate. Yeah, so what else is new, right? Well, there is something new. Bold new ideas are emerging from places that you might not expect. In Broward County, Florida, school officials were having a tough time attracting bright young teachers who had both the motivation to inspire young people and a long-term commitment to the community. They discovered that there were young students within their own schools who aspired toward careers in education. As early as the 7th grade, they identified these future teachers and invested in them with training programs and college scholarships. What emerged was an urban academy that produces a steady flow of new teachers with a knowledge of and a commitment to the schools in their own neighborhoods.
In the search to find, to come to some solution, you're not alone, 'cause every dream deserves the chance to live forever now.
Here, Northside Elementary is definitely an urban school. We have difficulty attracting and retaining really good teachers. There's myths out there about coming to our schools, coming to our neighborhoods, and how our children are hard to impact. So our teachers look to go elsewhere to go and teach, and sometimes better teachers that we need at our sites look elsewhere. So it's difficult for us.
And dill that mama planted on the window sill. I should see all hands, all hands.
Our children are coming with some challenges. They are first and second generation Haitians here in the U.S. Families are going through acculturation, very little resources at home. So those challenges are real. And teachers coming here need to address all of those pieces.
Right now,
I've been a teacher for almost 12 years now.
Name.
Almost
You are
12
to
years.
write your first and last
7
name.
years in Broward County. We're losing teachers because of a lot of the pressure.
The big issue for us was that we weren't able to attract teachers into our inner city schools, our high-need schools.
You're gonna walk through it step by step, just like you would be with your students in a few minutes.
In the search to find, to come to some solution, you're not alone.
A couple years ago, the decision was made that the pipeline should go all the way into the high school. And at the high school level was a perfect opportunity to get students involved as future teachers and to take a look at really grooming them so they're even more committed to teaching.
So we started Urban Academy for the high school kids that wanted to go into teaching as a career. What became the carrot, the incentive, they would get a full academic scholarship, they would leave college debt-free, and they would promise to work in our high-need schools.
And then what they do is they would pay your way through college. You're also guaranteed a job after that because you come back and you work within the school system.
And you're gonna have kids say, I can't cut, I'm not an artist. That's okay. We want to get the main concepts out of this. Equal, unequal.
This is a sample lesson that one of the coordinators or the actual classroom teacher would perform with the students.
We learn how to do lesson plans and objectives, and we teach our own class.
We go over what worked with the lesson, what didn't work, what would you have done differently.
We actually sit in classes where, we see other teachers and how they doing, we see other strategies.
This kind of experience gives them so much confidence in the classroom. It gives them more presence, it gives them some identification with the teacher and what they have to do to prepare their lessons when they're actually in class, makes them better students as well.
It gives them the opportunity to see if this is something they really want to do for the rest of their life.
I really fell in love with doing this program, because when you go to the schools and you teach the students one-on-one and you see that they're really learning and they're picking up on what you're teaching them, it's a really good feeling.
I love little kids. I want to be a kindergarten teacher. And today we're going to learn Mr. Gallon Guy.
When they graduate, when they successfully complete those programs, we give them a full-paid academic scholarship to one of our partner institutions.
Well, the key players to make this program work, in my opinion, are the universities.
Here we're growing our own, identifying students early on, trying to guide them into the fact that education is a good career choice, show them all of the benefits of being part of that program, and then giving them the emotional, the educational, the advisement, and the financial support to make their journey possible at the highest success rate in an area, urban schools, that typically is not one that is of first choice for teachers that are coming into the profession.
Without UTAP, I have no idea. I don't think college would even be an option for me.
That's exactly where I would be, because if it wasn't for this class, I probably wouldn't have thought of teaching as a profession.
One thing that comes to my mind is UTAP. Yes, I mean, we all want to be educators. We all want to teach. But through the Urban Teacher Academy program, we've learned so many things, and I'm sure that they can agree, about ourselves. And you learn life lessons.
And that's what UTAP has done for me. It's given me a direction. It's given me a passion and motivation for life.
When several organizations can put their heads together to solve a critical need in our community, it's magical. This is so brilliant to see how the school district, the community colleges, and the universities have literally set all of their personal or special issues aside to say we have a need for teachers, and how are we going to do that?
What we have in Broward County, we have the Broward Education Foundation, which raises dollars. In addition to that, my job is to also raise money from the community in order to purchase from the state 2+2 scholarships. Those 2+2 scholarships that I buy are matched by the Broward Education Foundation, and the university that the student goes to, they match those 2 scholarships, so we actually get 4-to-1 scholarships for the students. Now we have 5 high schools that produce these students. Our goal with the high school kids was to generate 150 highly